live.
You're live, Willie. No, that's got one in it. That's got one in there already. A different type of A-frame, see? So you're good.
You can explain to what we're doing.
Okay, shop news. No races this past weekend.
Explain to them what we're doing
So,
here, though.
the best thing about this past weekend, we didn't tear anything up. That was a good deal. Justin went out and didn't tear anything up on the truck. You didn't race something this weekend, did you, buddy? That's a good thing. But what we're doing right now, we're going back through Nick's car, getting ready for Kansas. We got Kevin's ready. Kevin Hinkle's going to run the other car at Kansas, and we're working on Nick's now. Fixing camber and stuff. So
Stuff we didn't have time to do.
when we took to Kentucky a couple weeks ago. So just actually, that's an A-frame jig that we use, and we have to actually put a little bit longer A-frame on the left front, so because the car stays down longer in travel than it would like at a Salem or a Winchester, which is that's where this car's been running. So Kansas being a mile and a half, it'll be coil bound for a much longer time. So we have to get a better patch of the tire on the racetrack, keep it from overheating, and just a lot more to do for setup, and should make Nick a little bit more comfortable. So because he was whining at Kentucky a little bit when we put him in this thing here at
He didn't like the culture of the setup. Loose is fast.
That's exactly what he said. And neither did Tommy, actually.
It wasn't fast.
Tommy was going to like it either. Tommy being the TNT construction people. So,
Hey, did you say 3/4 space?
but that's what we're doing this afternoon. I gotta say the one for Kevin Hinkle is ready to go.
We talked about 3/4 of spacer?
Yes, about 3/4 spacer should do what you need there. Finishing up on Nick's, Timmy down at PBW. You can see put new quarter panels and stuff on the back of the car. Got new crush panels in it. Car come back really nice. It looks really well. Not a lot to do other than we'll spend most of the week setting the car up. Got to get Bob Rim over here.
You want a crate?
We got to get Bob Rim over here to do the vinyl. Bad part about Bob, he only does the bottom half of the car. So we'll get Sean over to the top half of the car, but vinyl. And by the end of the week, these cars should be ready to go. And if we can get Justin going really hard, the trailer should be ready.
Big J. Oh.
Daniel, if we get him back from the wrestling match tonight, we'll have him. We're working on some stuff with telemetry. Actually, we're going to start on that for a Daytona test. So things are moving along pretty well right now. I think the last Saturday of October, we're going to have another question and answer deal, and we'll put that out here real shortly. Let you guys know exactly what kind of things that is like that. So, Willie, take off, back.
Just putting an A-frame on. Trying to make this thing a little bit better for Kentucky, or where are we going? Kansas. Pretty free for Nick. So this should help, but we need to check a few things, and we didn't get a chance to check the pan angle before we left. And if I would have thought about it, I definitely would have done that, because we fooled with that a little bit last year, and pan angle's huge. And the pan I'm talking about is underneath the airbox, and that pan directs the air underneath the car, and with the composite cars, pan's really, really sensitive. So we didn't have a chance to check it with the circumstances we had, and now I really don't know where it's at, because it's a whole different pan and everything's new on the front of the car. New bars, nose has been patched up. You can see where all the white stuff has been on it, and I think
Nick, don't panic. That's not Justin setting the front end on the car. So just make sure he knows that. So.
It went pretty smooth today. I mean, we had to do some other stuff on the package tray to get everything cleared back there, as far as our oil overflow line, fire extinguisher, and our electric line for the fuel pump. So I'm gonna get me some longer bolts, but I'll keep talking. I think I can do that. But other than that, I mean, the car doesn't have to have a whole lot more. You can go. Hang on, I gotta concentrate for a minute.
Yeah, Will's got to pick up a different size boat. It's got to concentrate and make sure it's the right thing. So that's a good deal. We mentioned last week we've got both dirts next year for 2018, and both Salems right now. Will's going to get to run all 4 of those races next year, and that's a big thanks to Fast Fuel Systems. So they've come on right now. Can't tell you all the particulars just yet, but we are working toward those 4 races, and we've already penciled those 4 races in right now for next year. So that's a good thing. So we got some, we get local help for Salem, and that's thanks to you guys for that. So at least right now we've got those 4 going, and we've kind of made a conscious decision that at least when we go now, we're going to try to go and at least buy tires and do things like that, and we haven't been able to do in the past. Buy new tires.
Two mock runs is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, well, maybe not that, but at least buy enough new tires so we can go race the whole night rather than have to put scuffs and stuff like that on during the race. So things are definitely looking better for 2018. You know, finish up to be done?
We can. That's about it. I mean, kind of a slow week in the shop. I mean, there's really not much to talk about. It's not very exciting watching me change this A-frame. That's about it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Did you tell them about the Q&A?
Yes,
Say something.
last Saturday of October. I'll get a date and time, and we'll mention that next Monday. So, other than that, everything is good. Again, thank you guys for tuning in and following us, and we hope next week to have some more news about the 2018 season. So, thanks again, and we'll see you guys then. Thank you.